This is a brand spanking new Buck 124. Look at that, with a custom engraving here that I can't show you because it's the client's name and information, who is military veteran, SGT, sergeant, and then some, I'm guessing, like, or division numbers and things like that. Beautiful knife. Guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna destroy it. Just here this morning, guys. It's about 5:30 here now. Warming up the boat, waiting for Dad to come in to the dock. We're supposed to be going out to try for a fish. This is the second morning of the food fishery. So in case you guys didn't know, every year they kind of decide, looking at the fish stocks and whatnot, they decide if they're going to have a food fishery, and then it usually opens up in the summer, these months, for just a couple of months, only on the weekends, Saturday, Sunday, I believe. And then in the fall, it'll open up for a period of time, a number of weeks. That'll be 6 or 7 days a week, so right on through. In the fall, when it cools down a little bit, is usually when you get the better fishing. Now this time of year, when the water's a little warmer, it's not usually great fish, not usually big fish, and they're not plentiful. But of course, not that far out, and people like to fish, so you go anyways. Just water turning up here, guys. Just a whale just breached here. Let's see, he was just right on this side of the boat, then he pushed up right here, so guessing we'll see him here. Oh, there he is, there he is. Yeah. Might be a log, chunk of wood. Oh, there she comes. Dirty old scopeland.
Is it? You're a rascal. You made me do all that work.
For nothing. Couldn't be a more undesirable fish, guys. A scopeland. Let's just take a quick break from the video, guys, and have a look at today's video sponsor, and that is wildmedkits.ca, and particularly their mystery box. This one just arrived. I popped it open and I couldn't wait. And oh, this might be my favorite one yet. Just so awesome. I've been a supporter of wildmedkits.ca for several years now. I've been one of their advocates. I've been pushing them on my YouTube channel because I think they're an awesome company. I know the owner. He's an awesome guy, very knowledgeable, the type of person you would want to be buying gear like this from. Now, before we have a look at the box here, just want to say, if you don't have like a first aid medical kit set up, if you don't have a knowledge base, you need to invest there first. This is awesome, and this is actually a beautiful kit you'll see in a minute to stock up, to bulk up your first aid or your medical kit. But if you don't have anything, maybe start with like an all-in-one, like a trauma kit or a wilderness medical kit or something like that first. They have all these put together on there for you. And maybe start there first. That way you have all kind of like your basic medical supplies that you'd want for kind of any situation every day. And I know here so far this summer, I have 3 little girls, and myself and my wife, and we're just using up supplies quickly. So it's nice. I have all my gear that comes from these boxes every quarter goes piled into a big bin, and now I have this huge bin of medical supplies, all kinds of cool stuff, different things that you would need and want. And we're grabbing out of it all the time. But that's enough of me yammering on. Let's have a look at how awesome this kit is. Now, as always, I won't show you everything because I don't want to spoil all the surprises. Let me show you a couple of my favorite items. Canadian Red Cross safety vest. This is sweet. I don't have one of these, especially not a light duty compact one. And to have one kind of for emergency situations, or to put in your truck go kit for if you had to get out and change a tire or something on the side of the road. Woo, mosquitoes getting here right now. This is awesome to have. Another awesome item to have, and I really love this. This is awesome. I used to have one by another brand years ago. What was that brand? But these are really cool. This one's by Hydro Blue, and it is an inline water filtration system. You can pull water right out of a bog, creek, anything like that, and filter it directly. You can drink. You can see it has a little flip top. You can drink right from your water canister that this screws onto. This is really, really cool. The last item I'll show here, and one that I love, this is something that I don't have in like a kind of a big canister. I have, you know, those little small like single serving uses. This is sodium chloride. This is an irrigation, like a sterile irrigation solution. We have some supplies in here as well to go along with this, but for wound irrigation, things like that, this is really, really nice to have. And this is what I'm talking about, where you bulk up your medical kit. This is not a first buy type thing, but these things are coming all the time to give you this big bulky kit of all this awesome stuff you can use for yourself, your family. Very happy. So thanks to wildmedkits.ca for sponsoring this video. Go check out their website. Go sign up for the mystery subscription box. So here's the main reason right here that I modified the Buck 124 chassis for people. Look at how boxy this handle is from Buck. It's just not a very comfortable handle. I couldn't believe the first time I pulled one out of the box from a client and just saw how unergonomic it is. Of course, I could just reprofile the handle and you have something more comfortable, but my clients usually opt for a full custom job. I wasn't joking when I said we're going to destroy this knife. Now completely disassembled just to a bare tang. I'm just going to clean off all those remnants of epoxy. Now we're going to start the reconstruction phase. Now this is the first time I've done this. Our client wants to replace the factory aluminum guard with a brass replacement. For the Lord to come again. Anytime I get to set up and mill some brass on my King milling machine, oh, I'm always excited. It's just such a beautiful material to work with. I love working with brass. It mills easily, it files easily, it polishes to an incredible finish without too much work. It's just a beautiful material, much nicer than an aluminum to work with. Now I just need to square out the bottom of the joints just to match the buck's tang. You have to be real careful and take your time at a process like this, because if you go a little too far, start from the scratch. This is probably the most difficult part of the whole project right here, and that is getting the holes, the pinholes on this guard to match the holes in the tang. There's no real good way to lay that out. We have to get everything lined up perfectly. There's a lot of pieces that have to line up here to make these through pins, these permanent pins that should be invisible when they're done, to make them hold everything in place properly. And I love this type of design because it's so durable, lasts forever, and it's so strong. I love it. And the fit out could not have turned out better on this knife. Just an incredibly tight fit up there, guys. Those pins were pretty hard to get lined up, but I mean, you can't move this thing. You'd think it was soldered to the knife in some way. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you come back for part 2. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, check out KyleKnowlesWorthy.com, and if you need your own work done, shoot me an email, links below.